Well, I just completed our mandatory security awareness training. And since it was an online training course, I thought I'd give you some observations. In my humble opinion, much of it would apply more to a corporation than to a university, but it's called awareness training, not specialized training. As you know, awareness is the word awareness. It means what it says. One item was definitely relative, and that's FERPA. You may or may not be aware of it. If you're an educator, you are aware of it. And that is that a faculty member cannot give out any information about a student unless the student authorizes it. So if a parent calls me on campus, I can't say anything. However, every student has the opportunity to sign a waiver, allowing me to talk to their parents. What I thought was interesting was that not all modules had a test. So let me give you an example. After we watched a super short video explaining encryption, we had a 3 or 4, maybe 5 question quiz, multiple guess. If you got one wrong, you had a choice of just taking the questions again or rewatching the video. The screen you see is an example of one of the units designed only for Fort Hays State University employees. There were a series of videos under the topic social engineering, and when I saw that word, I couldn't remember what it meant because we do the same training once a year. However, when I looked at the unit, I realized it's when you get an email threatening you with something because of a site you visited, and you're terrified that people will know you were there and you have to pay money. I myself was the victim for $2,000 of a phishing exercise that looked so real, they even built a website that looked exactly like Apple. Here at the university, we get our share of phishing, and faculty do report it. And I felt sorry for one friend many years ago that actually hit reply, gave in some information, and they rifled out her bank account. The first lesson, I kept thinking to myself, my gosh, that's what I had to do in the State Department to protect our security of the nation. The second one was on FERPA, and they very nicely tied it into the previous lesson, which we know as training is what you should be doing to show the relationship between the modules that you have created. Finally, when I got to the last one to do, I clicked and nothing happened. I called our tech support, who said, well, you're going to have to contact the individual in charge of security. So I did a screenshot, sent an email, and said, look, when I click here, nothing happens. I got the reply, nothing happened for me either. There's a glitch in the system. I fixed it for you. You got your credit. Well, I just could not pass up this opportunity because it fit perfectly into this course on training and development. I hope you reflect on it, think about what your company does or what they should do, the similarities, the differences. And did you ever get stuck on it and have to get in charge of the IT person to fix it? See you later.